Yeah, boy, it is Rivals of Ixalan release. Super hyped for this, and you know the best part is, besides it being also Friday Night Magic at the same time as doing this, they got all the stuff I want in English, baby. I mean, I was just about to buy all this stuff online, and here they have everything. They got both of the decks, the Planeswalker decks. They got booster packs, English, and in other languages. Japanese, of course. Plus, bundles. What's up, boss? That's the boss of the shop, Yellow Submarine. He's awesome. What is this? Oh snap, it's the playmats. What? That's actually a really good price. 1,680, that's like, what, $14? Or something like that? No, probably even less. Yo, they got that for that much? We'll just say 15 bucks. Oh, this one's much more expensive. What is that? That is not Rivals of Ixalan. Or Ixalan in general. Hang on, we got another one. I saw a dinosaur. Oh yeah. How much is that? $24.80. That's interesting. We got different prices for the different mats, but still all reasonable. Down here at the bottom, also, without me stepping on them, thank God, we've got booster boxes. I don't know why they're on the floor here, but okay. I see. So that's what these are. They must have been popping open the boxes and the packs to see what they could find, and then they just took a bunch of other stuff that that they thought people would still want, and then threw it together in a box for 500 or 1,000. So basically, either that's actually less than $5 or less than $10 for one of those boxes. Alright guys, so we've got lots of Rivals of Ixalan stuff now in front of us. This is the stuff that I picked up from Yellow Submarine, as you just saw some of the clips of. I was actually going to do the pack openings at the store, but as you probably noticed from the crowd of people that were taking up pretty much every single seat in the place, there wasn't much room for me to do a pack opening. That, and also it was going to be quite noisy. I also didn't want to be disturbing people while they were doing their standard competition and stuff like that. So instead, I just decided, you know what, let's go home and we'll unwrap the stuff there. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to open up one of these Planeswalker decks, plus a few of the booster packs, and then I'm gonna do the other Planeswalker deck. I think I'll do Angrath in the next video. We want to start here, I think, here with Vraska. I really like Vraska. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 booster packs on top of the 2 that are also included in here. By the way, guys, if you missed the last video on Rivals of Ixalan and the pre-release video that I did here in Japan, definitely check that out. There'll be a link to it down in the description of this video. That was a lot of fun, and you get to see what a pre-release event looks like. Kind of very similar, actually, to today's event, actually. So you might be wondering, what is this black pack? What's inside of it, and why can't I read it? Well, it's in Japanese, of course. That's what that is. And this is the buy a box bonus. So when you buy an entire booster box, then you get one of these. But from the footage that you saw as we were turning that crank and the green marble fell out, this is what we got as a reward. So these are pretty exclusive. I think these might actually be all foils inside of here. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my, what? You kidding me? Oh my god, I got another Vraska. This is what came in my my Ixalan bundle. If you guys saw that video, you saw that. Well, no, I guess I got a Japanese one too. That is awesome. And I was wrong about the whole they're all foils thing. I've never actually done the buy a box thing. I've never opened up any one of these myself. So yeah, this is all new to me. But I get the feeling like this is exactly the way it is with the Japanese boosters. They put the best cards in the front and the commons in the back. It's really weird. So that would be, yeah, our legendary creature, Vraska, Relic Hunter Vraska. Very, very cool. That's awesome. I'm glad to have that in my collection. And then what do we have here? Wait a second. That's a, hang on. From the symbol, isn't that an Hour of Devastation card? I didn't actually collect any of the Amonkhet or Hour of Devastation. That's interesting. That, huh? They mix stuff like that in these packs? Oh my god, yeah, look at that. Isn't that the Amonkhet? I'm 99% sure that's the Amonkhet symbol, and this is one of those weird double style cards. That's so cool though. Okay, so there's another Hour of Devastation card by the looks of it. Are these, hang on a second, let me take a look at these. I mean, aside from the Vraska, all of these are rares. Rare, rare, rare. What's the next one? No way. Oh my god, it's a foil too. What? Alright, so I just ran a quick search to see what the value was of these Amonkhet cards here. I didn't see them like in the top 10 or whatever, and I don't feel like spending a lot of time looking them up, but who knows, they may be worth like, I don't know, maybe $1 or something like that, but it's totally fine. These could be worth nothing for all I care, because these two right here, I mean, at a minimum, like, this is like $20 worth of cards right here. 10 for the Vraska, 10 for the Sanctum. That is freaking sweet right there. Next up, we have another foil. Now, this is from Ixalan. This is, I recognize this. This is the Atepic Huntmaster, I believe his name was. And this card normally isn't really worth squat, but as a foil, I believe that this is going to be worth a couple of dollars. I mean, that's usually how it is. Just about any card, almost any card, is going to be worth at least $1 or $2 or something like that if it is a foil. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we got also a foil land here in the back, a foil mountain, and finally, what is that? I do not recognize. Okay, so once again, I took a quick look to see, because I do actually recognize this. It's just that the foil really threw me off. This is the Dowsing Dagger card, and again, like the other one before, it's not really worth much as a normal, but as a foil, it's worth $4, which isn't bad. So I mean, again, I paid less than $5. If you go into the currency conversion of dollars versus Japanese yen, I paid less than $5. But what I got was around $25 probably, at least, worth of cards here. That is freaking sweet. Alright, cool. So now that we took a look at the awesome buy a bonus booster, let's go ahead and we will crack open a couple more of these Rivals of Ixalan packs now, right from the start, I think. Alright, so what do we got here? I'm not going to K, I'm not gonna like comb over all of these cards. I'm probably just gonna kind of skim through them like this for the comments. Oh hey, that's the guy on the wrapping. Oh, hang on a second. A Vraska relic. I've seen this card before. That is so cool too. Ascend if you control 10 or more permanents. You get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. Add colorless to your mana pool. Sacrifice the relic to gain 3 life and draw a card. Activate this ability only if you have the city's blessing. Very cool. Grasping Scoundrel. Overgrown Armasaur. Dang. It is pretty big looking. Whoa, dude. Those are some freaking bright ass horns. My god. That's really cool card art though. I like that. I think we're getting close to... Yep, here we go. Enters the battlefield, tap, add green or blue to your mana pool. So that's our first uncommon. And next up we have Shake the Foundations. An instant, pretty sweet. Ravenous Chimichanga. Brass Bounty. Oh, that's our rare for the pack. For each land you control, create a colorless treasure artifact token. With tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Hey, not bad. Alright, let's get into the next pack. So what's funny about the first one is that Ravenous Chimichanga right there is probably the most valuable card from that first booster. About $2 or $3 or something like that. I believe that card is worth. Alright, next. So, again, we're just going to kind of skim through the comments here. Is Cloak Herald, Swaggering Corsair, Hardy Veteran, Voracious Vampire, Naturalize. I've seen that before, I think, from the pre-release bundle. Jade Bearer, Soul of the Rapids. That looks cool. Dark Inquiry. Oh, what? We got another Enter the Unknown. Now, the foil version was worth a few bucks, I remember. So the normal one should still be worth, I believe, like a dollar or something like that. Maybe about $1. It looks really, really cool. I really like that card. Sky Marcher Aspirant is our next uncommon. Ascend if you control 10 or more permanents. You get the city's blessing. Yeah, so that's a common thing for the Ixalan, rivals of Ixalan in particular, it seems. Cacophodon has enraged a 4-cost 2/5. Pretty sweet looking. Oh, Induced Amnesia. I'm actually really glad. This isn't the most valuable card out there. Induced Amnesia, a 3-cost enchantment spell. When Induced Amnesia enters the battlefield, target player exiles all cards from his or her hand face down, then draws that many cards. Yeah, so the big reason why I like this card and why I was really hoping to find it was, well, I'm really digging the story, particularly revolving around Jace here, going into Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan. He's one of my favorite characters, and in particular, Ixalan has really been, I think, one of the more memorable stories, definitely, for him. And next, we have a foil. At the back, I thought I saw something glistening in the background. Gruesome Fate. Each opponent loses 1 life for each creature you control. Cool. At the end, we have a checklist and a token card. Alright, sweet. Don't ask me which one of those was the most valuable. I honestly have no idea. It might... if I had to guess, it might have been the Induced Amnesia, possibly, or maybe one of these other uncommons. I don't know. Have to look it up. Anyway, so now let's get into what this video is really about: the Vraska Scheming Gorgon Planeswalker deck. Now, as you can see, I got this from Yellow Submarine here in Japan for, I think, currency conversion that goes for about $10, maybe $11 or something like that, which is great because I was going to order these online. It would have cost me shipping and crap like that, and it also would have taken probably a freaking long time, so I'm glad that he got these at the store. And the back, lead the Vampires of Ixalan to victory as you drain the life from your opponent. Ready to play 60 card deck, 2 Rivals of Booster Packs, Rivals of Ixalan booster packs, a deck box. That's funny. A strategy insert and a reference card. Okay, yeah. This is interesting. It's been a while since I've gotten any of the non-dual deck boxes. But the packaging seems is quite cool on the inside. There we go. Just remove that little bit of plastic on the outside. Of course, the first card that we have is going to be our Planeswalker card, Vraska, and it is a very, very sweet foil. I like that. So they already went ahead and instead of having the cardboard crap folded up and then you put the deck box together yourself and then whatever, they go ahead and they just package it with the cardboard. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's kind of cool, but nobody seriously is going to be using these to go to like Friday Night Magic, I don't think. But they are kind of cool, you know, for storage purposes or whatever. You know, pack some extra cards and put them inside there, and then keep them at home. Because you put this in like your backpack or whatever, and then go out to, you know, Friday Night Magic or whatever. It's just gonna get all bent up, cramped, and crap like that. So that would be our deck. This is, hey, before you play, instructions, quick reference. We don't need to waste time on that. And I will open the last two boosters at the end here. I really want to get to the deck itself and start looking at these cards if I can get through the plastic. Wait a second. Actually, if I remember correctly, isn't there like a... Yeah, that's right. There's a little thing right here. You can see the cut, circular, half kind of dome, whatever cut. You just go ahead and pull that and then flip off the top. And there we go. We've got our deck. All right, so up at the front, we've got Champion of Dusk. Wow, what a badass creature. Vampire Knight. When Champion of Dusk enters the battlefield, you draw X cards and you lose X life, where X is the number of vampires you control. Drench these golden streets in the blood of our enemies. Don't worry, I'm not going to read every single card, just the ones that stand out to me. I think Vraska's Scorn. I'm definitely going to be reading these rares or whatever. A 4-cost black sorcery. Target opponent loses 4 life. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Vraska Scheming Gorgon. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Oh, cool. So that's a way of getting back your Planeswalker. Very, very nice. I like that. So we got 1, 2 of those. We've got Paladin of Atonement. Vampire Knight. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on Paladin of Atonement. When Paladin of Atonement dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got 1 of him. And this would be an uncommon, Bishop of the Bloodstain. This is when I stop reading the cards. Deathless Ancient. I've seen that before. Dusk Legion Zealot. Now we're in the commons, I guess, until we get to maybe some more uncommons or whatever. Skymarch Bloodletter. Okay, so we got a couple of repeating comments here, but that's typical. Vampire Champion. A couple, 3, 4 of her actually. Vicious Conquistador. Whenever Vicious Conquistador attacks, each opponent loses 1 life. He is ambitious, tireless, and utterly ruthless. Ideal for the frontier. Nice. 1 cost 1, 2. I like that. That's a good card. Vraska's Conquistador. A 2 cost 2, 1. Whatever Vraska's Conquistador, whatever, attacks for blocks if you control a Vraska Planeswalker, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Very nice. 1, 2, 3 of those. Exultant Skymarcher. Famished Paladin. 2 of him. Inspiring Cleric. When Inspiring Cleric enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. 2 of those. Skyblade of the Legion. I know I've seen that card before. 2 of those. Oh, this guy looks cool. Legion Lieutenant. Other vampires you control get +1/+1. A 2 cost 2/2. Nice, dude. I like that. Gilded Sentinel. What the hell are we looking at? What is that? Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say, is that a golem? Yeah, and sure enough, it says right there, a golem. 1, 2 of those. Forsaken Sanctuary. God, I love the card art on this. Add white or black to your mana pool. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice. We got 4 of those babies. And then, of course, the rest of these will be our lands. And except for the end here, hold up. It's not over yet. Bright Reprisal. Look at that card art. The dude riding the horse just lancing a dinosaur right through the freaking chest. 5 cost, white instant, destroy attacking creature and draw a card. Moment of Triumph. Instant, 1 cost, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. That's pretty sweet for a common. Got 2 of those. All right, sweet, awesome. I wonder if the cards at the end like that are potentially random. I don't actually know, like, if there is any kind of lottery or, you know, RNG in the cards when they put these decks together. I should think that there would be. It would be nice if they do that, because that's one of my favorite things about some of the other starter decks, trial decks, whatever you want to call them, from other TCGs. Is they put like something random, something you have a chance of, you know, getting maybe something special as a foil or a PR card, like in the Dracoborn decks that I show off. Sailor of Means. Let's see, Swaggering Corsair, Legion Conquistador, Moment of Craving, Vraska, Frillback, Fathomfleet Border, Traveler's Amulet, Evolving Wilds. This is the new one. I like that. I like that. It looks pretty good. Kitesail Corsair. He looks so cool, dude, flying around with that. What are those cobbled wings? I guess attached to his back. First uncommon, Thunderherd, Migration, Slippery Scoundrel, Baffling End. When Baffling End enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls with converted mana 3 costs or less. When the card leaves the battlefield, target opponent creates 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample? What? Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm not a fan of stuff like that, to be honest. A Siegehorn Ceratops, that's something to be a fan of, though, right there. A green-white with Enrage, 2 cost 2/2. I like it. I like the art, too. That's nice. Oh, foil! We got a common foil, Bombard. Deals 4 damage to target creature. Want to sink a ship? Blow a hole in the hull. Want to kill a Regisaur? Same answer. Nice. And then a land and a treasure token at the end. Alright, so this is it. We are in the 5th pack. I almost forgot to count the buy a box booster that we got. That was pretty cool. This is the 5th and final booster pack for this video. Raptor Companion. Negate. Man, look at that art. I love that. That is some of the best. Whew. That's got to be some of the best art in the whole of Ixalan right there, and Rivals. That looks freaking beautiful. Absolutely awesome. Sun-colored Raptor, Knight of the Stampede, Recover, Plummet, Snubhorde Sentry, another Traveler's Amulet, another Evolving Wilds. Wait a second, isn't that how the order was when we got that last time? Let me take a real quick look at that. Because you know what's funny? Yeah, it is. It's exactly that. I opened, while I was at the, while I was at Yellow Submarine today, I opened another Ixalan pack. And remember that thing that I said when you were opening up Ixalan packs, you'd find that sword card. Don't ask me what the name of it is. And then you would find that red card after it every single time. Is this the same? Is this going to be the same thing every time you find a Traveler's Amulet? You find an Evolving Wilds too? Probably. Another Kitesail Corsair. Here's our first uncommon, Forerunner of the Empire. 4 cost 1/3. Enters the battlefield to me, search your library for a Dino card, reveal it, and then shuffle your library, put that card on top. When it enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Forerunner deal 1 damage to each creature. Ooh, I like that. It's not bad for a 4 cost, especially if you want to get out some really kick-ass dinosaur. Strength of the pack, jeez, 6 cost. Put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control. I do like that though. It's a heavy cost, but I like it. Reaver Ambush, 3 cost, instant, exile target creature with 3 power or less. And then the Admiral's Orders. How fitting is that? This is the card that came with my pre-release as a foil. That was my specialty foil card for the pre-release. It is a cool card, no doubt about it. That is one of the coolest looking cards. Not one of the most valuable, but definitely art-wise one of the coolest, and one of my favorite cards here in Rivals of Ixalan. Just doing a quick scan, yeah, it's worth about $1.50 or something like that. We've got our checklist and cities. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Magic the Gathering Rivals of Ixalan just came out today. Friday Night Magic at Yellow Submarine here in Japan was lit as usual, man, and I had to get a bunch of stuff. I would love to have opened up all of this stuff, all of the boosters, both of the Planeswalker decks, but as you can see, I'm quite slow. I like to kind of comb my way a little bit, but not gruelingly slow through through these pack openings. But I do like to take time to look at the cards and appreciate them, and you know, check out the abilities. That's part of what makes these release events, these pre-release events, so memorable, is that your first time looking at it and holding the new cards is really fun. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support Magic the Gathering and other TCG videos here on the channel. I've got so much more coming, guys. Like, I'm definitely going to keep following up with more Magic the Gathering stuff. Definitely in between now and when we get into and beyond the Dominaria, which is coming out later this year. But like I said, I've got a lot of other videos that I'm going to be making of other TCGs here on the channel, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.